Yeah.
Why don't we put it on the annual meeting to ask all 214 people if the board can approve paying for the people that don't clean their sidewalks,
No.
and we'll appease Bill that way, and the street gutters.
No, because it
Because
isn't
the
their
rest of us are
call.
still going to take care of it.
It's the association's maintenance
What is it?
responsibility.
Bill, for 11, 12 years, 13 years now.
Because you didn't address it from the beginning like it should have
Everybody
been.
takes care of their own.
Well,
No,
maybe
not
nobody
even-
wanted to address it.
Addressed.
Maybe there was
But if you're
nothing
gonna
to
spend the
address
money,
it.
just
It
do
never
it for the people
occurred to you
that
that
don't
people
take
were
care of it.
happy
You had
the
your
way
little
things were
group.
going.
You had your little group from phase one that took control of the association when Malpelli got out.
Yeah.
And then all these other people started moving in, but it was the same little group. So whatever you decided to do, you might have decided to do things that weren't totally consistent with the documents.
Whoa.
And it worked. It might have worked because nobody was challenging
It
it.
still is
Let's
working.
say-
Well,
little
when you
group.
do
What are you
get
talking
challenged,
about?
then we have a problem, and we gotta go by the docs.
You were part of that little group.
Huh?
You were part of that little group.
No, I wasn't. I didn't come. This place was already, I was in phase 4. I came in phase 4.
Yeah.
So this place was already around for several years. I remember going in Ernie's house when we first came down here. He was showing us around. He wouldn't let me in anymore.
Marlene,
All I have to say is that for a lot of years you were sending out letters saying that people had to clean their sidewalks because it was a safety issue. They get slippery when they're wet, blah, blah, blah. There are sidewalks that are in a dangerous condition, and you've been told by an attorney that they're your responsibility until you have an amendment done to shift that responsibility to homeowners. So what that means is that you know that you have a dangerous situation in your community. The attorney has told you that it's your responsibility. If you now choose not to clean those sidewalks that you've already acknowledged are dangerous, then you're liable. And I don't know, maybe it's just my insurance background, but if you have the knowledge that it's your responsibility and you willingly choose not to assume that responsibility, I do not think that your insurance company will indemnify you, which means that you will be personally liable.
Well, that's
If
where
someone
the problem
slips,
comes in.
that's right, but tomorrow, if somebody slips on that sidewalk next to Ernie or whomever, then we can be sued, and you personally
Oh,
can
we
be
would
sued.
be sued anyway. I
You-
already checked with the insurance company.
Okay. Well, all I'm saying
The
is,
woman, because I asked her, I said, if for some reason, I wanted to know how this would affect our insurance. She said it doesn't make any difference. They're going to come after, first of all, whoever's house they slip in front of, they're going to come after you. Then they're going to come after the association because we have deeper pockets.
what I'm saying is they can name Georgia Quinn personally, and the association will get their attorney, and you will have to get your own attorney because you've been
No, I
advised
have a
by...
homeowner's policy to take care of it.
That's fine,
No,
and that'll kick in. But
Let me
what
throw
I'm
my 2
saying
cents
is you've
in.
been told by your attorney that the sidewalks are your responsibility.
Well, this is another thing you have to look at. There is just such a difference. You feel one thing that you won't do anything with your grass strip. You won't take care of that plant around your mailbox. You plant on the easement in the back and all of that. But the whole thing is, okay, is there any responsibility that you will take in the community? And somebody else feels the same way. Okay, you don't want to do the sidewalk. Well, if somebody slips on Mr. Romano's sidewalk, they're going to sue him.
It's not his sidewalk. If they slip on his driveway or walking up to his door,
Well,
that's
he
a
already
different
cleaned his
issue.
driveway and that went right over the
Because
sidewalk.
it's his responsibility to do that.
You know, we're beating a dead horse here.
Well,
We're not going to keep going through this.
I just want to say one last thing. In that regards, that's with regards to indemnification, which I had this year at some point. But the point is, we're protected from our own ignorance and stupidity as board members, okay? Because they know we're not professionals. But if somebody brings something to our attention, and he's a lawyer, and he's made it very clear Now we're not protected anymore.
That's
If
right.
we don't act on it, we dismiss what he said, and we do not act on it, they will not cover us because we knowingly and willfully lied and deceived the community.
Well, we have two lawyers'
Smith.
opinions.
Mr. Smith has a question.
I just have one more question.
Sure.
This request of the attorney to amend the documents for this situation, is that something that was voted upon by the board at a regular meeting, to have the attorney do that?
We met with the attorney in a private legal meeting, so we could
In
do
a
that
legal
with him.
meeting, so we could come to some kind of a conclusion,
And we
and
asked
he would
him to
give
do
us an opinion as to how to reach the proper solution.
He volunteered at the annual
And he
meeting
and he
to
did tell
give
us
us a.
that he thought that to clarify it, it should be made as an amendment. And we said, okay, fine. Then, Bill wanted to write up the amendment. We all kind of said, no, thank you very much. You already did a resolution. That was enough. We will do an amendment that is proposed properly by the attorney. And that's the way it
So
should
maybe
go.
I missed something in one of the regular meetings that.
No.
that
No.
didn't,
Yeah, I
mean,
was gonna
this-
draft up a
this-
friendly
This
letter.
whole situation at some point has got, we have an attorney that approved the documents in the beginning, and what's in an annual meeting, he explained the same situation, whatever, okay? People don't buy that. Well, what did he know? Okay, now we have this attorney. Now, this attorney has another opinion. So now you have an attorney from Mr. Mappelli that approved the documents, explained that this property that we keep talking about is your
No,
responsibility.
he didn't.
Yes, he
Said
did.
at the
He
annual
does not say that.
yes.
It most
He does not say
certainly
that
does.
it's a
Yes, it
perpetual common easement. And we really better get it straightened out.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, because
So we
you're
have
twisting
two
everything.
opinions. We have the original attorney's opinion, and now you have this attorney's opinion. Okay, let's get this settled once and for all. If you want to make an amendment, fine. If it takes 2/3, whatever. He was supposed to come back with us with a way that we could do this quickly, and that was fine. We're still waiting.
You wanna go to John Spear, because you swear by him, and see what he says, because he's gonna tell you the same thing.
Okay,
Do you wanna get this straightened out?
not with John Spear.
The
Already have
both,
an
I'm sure, will come up with an amendment. I guess we just have to jack them up.
I just think that we should find out why we have not heard from him, and perhaps we should do that. Just ask, where is this proposal? He did tell us he would be back to us within a week and a half, and we still have not heard anything. So, I don't know why that is.
Well, you've answered my question.
Okay,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
Just one last question, and then I'll get the hell out of here.
Please.
I just wondered, how many people have ever been fined for not doing their sidewalk?
Never.
In other words,
Nobody's
they got a letter, and nobody's ever refused to clean their sidewalk
No.
after they got a letter?
And like I say,
Okay,
and if you wanted to
fine.
clean
That's
everybody's
not true.
sidewalk right now, everybody's
standing
already
right
cleaned
there.
it. Most of the people.
Yeah. It's fine, but it's our responsibility. The thing is, I was gonna write a.
Well, the whole thing, if you're gonna
friendly-
make a motion to clean the sidewalk, why are you gonna clean a clean sidewalk? I mean, why don't
Well,
you wait? like you
Georgia,
said?
that's not
They
true
do
at all.
whatever needs to be done, all the
not
gutters,
true.
the
That's a
sidewalks,
lie.
whatever needs to be done. But the point I'm trying to make is, it's clearly stated, it's the maintenance responsibility of the association. Now, we can sidestep it, we can leave it alone and let whoever doesn't wanna do it, don't do it, or we can take the bull by the horns, get a company in here, or, or get an amendment. That's a
However you
2/3
wanna do
vote.
it, that's fine. It's fine with me, however it goes, as long as everybody in here has got a say about it, that's fine. I have my own opinion, I believe in what the documents say and the way they're stated. You don't agree with that, we'll never agree, Bill, on that, so
There's
don't even
nothing to
go there.
agree. It's you don't understand what the word appurtenance means. What,
Bill, it's a
Gail?
legal opinion.
Yeah.
Everybody